Hey guys, it's SkillReaper789 here, and I have returned for a tutorial on how to do office controls. This will consist of things such as the power and even some things like the music box. It'll help you get a general understanding of how this is going to work. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first you need a command block and put in the same exact thing. Alright, and then you want to place another command block that will basically remove that same score. And you can set the delay in ticks, which is going to become very important, and I'll explain that later in the future. Alright guys, so once you have your scoreboard set up, it's actually pretty easy from there. So, first thing we're going to get into, basically, once you already have your scoreboard, all you're going to need to do is make a repeating command block, right? You're just going to have that simple command up there that's going to remove your power by 1, or how many ever you want. But the thing is here is that you're going to scroll to the bottom, make sure it needs redstone, execute on first tick. You're going to scroll to the bottom and you get this delay in ticks. Now, just general knowledge, 4 ticks equals 1 second in Minecraft time. So I have it on 50 ticks. It's going to wait some time so it can slowly remove your power. Okay? And you might be wondering how this would activate in the game. Well, when you start the game, you would have a command block set this with the redstone block. And then when the game's over, or if you run out of power, it's going to remove this block of redstone and it's going to be back to air. But this is constantly running. You don't have to set it, you don't have to add or remove, it does it by itself, and it's timed, okay? So it's not 4 ticks, that is 1 second. It's 4 4-tick repeaters, that's why it's 16. Yeah, so 16 ticks is a second, not 4. It's 4 4-tick repeaters, or 16 ticks is 1 second. So put it in a calculator, however much you want, and there you go. Just make sure it's a steady enough timer for your power to degenerate. So here's how we get into these. So basically you have these 4 lights here, which are going to have 4 bars of life. So basically you're going to split your power up into 4s, and you can tell I have mine here. I have 1 through 100. Then I have 26 to 100, then I have 51 to 100, then I have 76 to 100. Now, I did this because it's kind of weird how this battery works, because I could just split it up into 25s or 25ths, but it is easier if you go up 1 extra tick. Hold on, let's see this example here. I thought there was a 26. Yeah, so 26 to 100. If it's 1 tick up for a bar of life, that means as soon as it drops down 1 tick, and it is 25, that's when your bar is going to leave. So this is full bars, obviously. So basically, you're going to set it up like so. You're going to have a scoreboard which is going to test for your power at the highest sections first, because your highest sections are going to be your highest, or your highest sections are going to be your fullest percentages. They're going to slowly drop. Here's your quarter, here's your quarter, here's your quarter, and then here's your 0. Well, not 0, but 1, your last bit of power here. That's how you're going to divide it up. And as you can tell right here, I put 2 comparators here. So the command blocks start in the middle, right? They're constantly testing. And while your percentage is through here, you're going to run a comparator that's going to keep the light on. So as long as you have that full percentage from 100 to 76 battery life, your light will always be on. At the same time, it's also running through a redstone torch so that it's not activating this command block, because this command block is going to activate after this deactivates. Once you lose this power, Once you lose this power, you are going to, well, if you want to, you can add a little thing that says power at 75. And then I also played a sound. So every time your power drops 1, not only do you see your power bar behind you leave, but it also says a title on your action bar, and it plays a note sound, just in case you're in the cameras or something. So essentially, that is the generator, but this also works, this technique also works for other things, such as the music box, such as like ventilation. Ventilation works exactly like that. I just don't have a setup for it because it's so easy. The coolant system, same thing. I just have something dropping down, slowly dropping down, and then when you hit, I don't know where it is,
2,000 years later.
Either way, I have something testing for when the coolant system, oh, here we go, test AC from 90 to 113, and that's when it tells you that your coolant, yeah, that you need to use your coolant system because it's getting too hot. There you go. Same exact process. And when your AC is full, or no, when your AC is even hotter, there we go, yeah. When your air temperature is even hotter, it gets to 114. 114 is the cap. It doesn't kill you like in Custom Night, because I feel like that would be cheap. It goes up pretty fast too. All it does is it heightens, I'm pretty sure it heightens like hallucination animatronics, like the phantoms. Yeah. Which I still don't have any of these animatronic functions done because it's all going to take a long time. But this same function works for animatronics. I don't have a physical spot here, but I guess I could use this as an example. Hold on. Let me regroup. Everything's good. Alright, so basically, these are from the tutorial that I put, where you could make working animatronics, in the long tutorial. Here, hold on, don't worry about Chica, but as of right now, I have Foxy. Here's Foxy at level 1, all the way up to level 20. Now, you don't have to do this unless you want to do Ultimate Custom Night, but basically, these all add up, and up, and up, and up, individually. And they're all at the same time. It's a delay of 4 ticks. So if you're at 20, then he just goes up by chunks of 20. Now, this works for me because I don't have specific points in the animatronics that they need to pass. They just need to get over a certain number in order to activate a movement trigger or a jump scare trigger. But if you need this to be very specific, you would just keep the same score, right? So you just keep adding 1, but you'd decrease the delay. Yeah, you'd keep the same score, but you'd decrease the delay over time. You'd have a longer delay for a level 1 because you don't want it to be super fast. But as you increase the difficulty, the delay gets shorter to the point where it's just adding 1, adding 1, adding 1, adding 1, adding 1, instead of add 1, waiting like that. And you're done. I mean, you don't have to do a long behind minecart like I used to do. It perfectly syncs with these over here. I mean, even though this is Chica, I'm sure Foxy's somewhere over here. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is Foxy. This is Foxy because he can go to either the left or right, and this is going to be a nightmare to make. But yeah, it syncs right up. So if you have your movements down, you don't need to change anything. All you need to do is delete your minecart rails and just replace them with this line of command blocks, which is honestly way smoother and less, painful. So when I make my Night Shift 2 map, it'll be incredibly easy to make because I'm not going to do a custom night, so I can just set my custom aggressiveness for each animatronic. Like, they're each going to increase after a while. So that is your office functions. your office operations. Skipping all of, my complaining, that was the office functions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video / tutorial. It's actually very simple how some of these contraptions work. The only really difficult thing is just getting all the animatronics, but I mean, making all the systems are super easy and simple. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, as I will answer to the best of my abilities. And enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure to check out some of the other videos that I'm going to be posting, mainly the one about Universal, because that one is, I mean, that one's really deep. So I'll be posting whatever I can. I'll be trying to make a few more tutorials with Five Nights at Freddy's, but everything that I do in Minecraft takes a long time, and it's over the summer, so I'm going to be kicking back into high gear, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy what I have. I've also been working on filming my shows for the Infiniverse, and let me just tell you, it has not been going well. So, I mean, I'm getting a lot of problems, but we're going to fight through them. The only ones that I can't really fight through are the Universal ones, which is why I'm going to be making that video. But, guys, I would still have faith. It's comeback weekend, and everything's going to be great, all right? Everything is going to be just fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this nice little video. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for staying on this channel and still watching my content regardless of how long of a hiatus I take. And just know that even though I may not be here all the time, posting, that I still really do care about this channel, and I really am trying to do my best to try and put out quality content. I mean, I just spent like an hour before filming this doing my Night Shift 1 map, trying to change some bugs with it, and maybe not bugs. I didn't really fix the bugs. I mean, well, the only bugs are like the doors. It's like, you're not going to keep the doors closed. That's stupid. But I added a little bit of features. I added, some more sound effects. I'm going to have the whole Reaper animatronic thing. Night 5 is done completely. Night 6 is crazy. It's not done yet, but it's crazy. I don't know if I'm going to record a video on me doing it, or if I just keep it as a surprise. I don't know. Guys, leave that down in the comments. But yeah, make sure to stay tuned and stay posted. And I will see you guys in the next Minecraft video.